Let's start seated on the mat, feet hip width apart, and bringing your hands gently by your knees. We're starting with our C curl, so we're scooping belly button to spine, exhaling as we're peeling down into a beautiful C shape, one vertebrae at a time, and then we're peeling all the way back up. Level 2, bringing your hands to shoulder height to give a little bit more core activation, keeping the shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Let's keep peeling through this movement, opening up through the back body and engaging through the front body. Perfect. On this next one, we are peeling all the way back down, extending our legs nice and long, and we're coming into our roll up. Exhaling, scoop belly to spine. We're peeling all the way up, reaching to the sky, and then folding over to your toes before peeling back down, one vertebrae at a time. If this feels a little bit too challenging for you today, you're welcome to stick with your C curl or complete this with a bent knee. Now, it is normal for you to move up your mat with this one. If you do, just readjust and get back into it, flowing through the movement. You can play around with pointing and flexing your toes. Find what feels good for you and your body today. On this next one, we are going to be peeling up and staying in that seated position. We've got our legs out nice and long in front of you. And we are bringing our arms out to the side for our saw, rotating and reaching over opposite toes before coming back to center and completing the other side. With this one, let's be mindful of relaxing shoulders away from the ears, and we're wringing out through the waistline, lengthening nice and long. Let's see if we can reach that little bit further with each rep, while keeping your opposite hip bone down. Beautiful. Now we're going to be working into the glutes with our side series. So we want to come down to the mat. We've got elbow underneath your shoulder and your legs are at 90 degrees in front of you. We're stacking the hips here and we want to make sure our waistline is nice and long, so we're not sinking down into the waistline. Starting with a leg lift, we exhale as we lift up, keeping the legs parallel. Inhale as we lower back down. So we're engaging through the side of the hip, making sure that our top hip is staying stacked on top of the bottom hip. Mindfulness of not rolling backwards and forwards. Let's check in that our toes are not falling below the knees. And now we're going to be adding on to this movement. So we're tapping the knee, tapping the toe, and then coming back to center. Exhale as we lift, tap, tap, inhale, center. Let's keep that going, being once again mindful that we're not sinking into the shoulder or the waistline here. Starting to feel a little bit of heat building in the side of your glute now. Keep breathing. checking in that we're not holding your breath. And let's tap it out. We've got one more exercise on this side. We're going to bring the legs to about 45. Then we're extending your top leg long. We're going to tap 2 times over the front, rainbow over to the back, and tap 2 times at the back. We're keeping this going, really finding nice length through those toes. Once again, we're really nice and long all the way through the waistline. Keep breathing, we're almost there. And let's tap it out. We've got to do exactly the same thing on the other side. So setting back up, we've got our elbow underneath our shoulder. We've got our legs at 90 degrees. Hips are nice and stacked, one on top of the other, and our ribs and hips are nice and connected. Exhaling, we lift up to that parallel leg lift. Inhaling to lower back down. Take notice through this side series if one side feels different to the other. Now we're taking it into that little add-on. So we're lifting up the leg, tapping the knee and tapping the toe. Let's keep that going. Once again, taking note if your hips are wanting to roll back. So we're trying to keep your hips as stable and still as you can. So we're really isolating the muscles in the hip. As that heat starts to build, we're focusing on nice deep breaths here. And let's tap it out, finishing off with our rainbow taps. We're lengthening nice and long through the toes, making sure our ribs and hips are staying nice and connected. You've got it. All right, let's tap that one out and we are going to be finishing with our plank to hover. So with this next exercise, we are going to be coming to your hands and knees. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders and we are going to be tucking the toes, lifting the knees off the mat. Then we're pressing back to your down dog, back to that hover. So nice big stretch through the hamstrings, but we're engaging through the front of the thighs, working the shoulders, the core, and the legs here. Keep it nice and strong, making sure we're not sinking down into those shoulders. This is our last bit of work today before we come into a little bit of a stretch. All right, that's it. We're holding it here. Make sure that we're not holding our breath as we hold. We are just breathing. Nice deep breaths in and out. And let's bring it back down and pull back to child's pose. As we breathe through child's pose, let's make sure that we're breathing into the back of the rib cage, finding space. And now we're going to stretch out through the glutes. So we've got a 90-90 stretch here. We're going to walk your fingertips forward, keeping your front foot nice and flexed. If you have the flexibility and it feels comfortable, you can fold all the way over here. One more big breath. And we're peeling back up and switching to the other side. Trying to keep your hips as square as you can. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And let's slowly bring ourselves back to center, coming into a cross-legged position. We're going to take a really nice big breath, bringing the arms all the way up to the sky, creating lots of space. Exhale. Keep it going. We've got one more big inhale here. Bringing your hands to center. And thanking yourself for turning up for yourself today.